Hello there. You clicked on this video because you're wondering, how can I fund my undergraduate degree in medicine as a graduate, and Student Finance England does not give you any tuition fee loan? Well, I will try to explain that in this video, so do keep watching. Hey guys, my name is Hannah. I am a graduate in biomedical sciences. I graduated last year. I'm going into my second year of medicine next year. And today I'm going to be talking to you guys about how I'm funding my undergraduate medical degree and giving you guys tips and options about what you guys can do. So the first thing I'm going to say is that it is not cheap to fund a second undergraduate degree. It's £9,250 a year, okay? Bear in mind that you only have to pay for the 4 years, not the full 5 years. The 5th year gets paid off by the NHS. You do get a maintenance loan from Student Finance England, so you don't have to worry about living costs per se. The first tip I'm going to give is going to be one that's very obvious. It's one that not many people want to hear about, but it has to be said, and it's what majority of graduates do. Ask your parents. I know it sounds horrible and it sounds embarrassing at our big ages, asking our parents for money. I know. It doesn't have to be your parent, it can be anyone that you believe that can financially help and support you. Sit them down, talk about how you don't really get money from the government and how this is a second degree. That's what I'm currently doing, and I feel extremely privileged to say that my parents are able to aid me. I am extremely grateful, and I am aware that there are people out there that don't have the same support as me. There are other options which I'll talk about next, but this is the first advice that I'll give, and it's the one that most graduates do. The second tip is taking out a private loan. This can be with your bank. You can talk to your bank about taking out a loan. You can open a credit card, or you can take a loan with a private company such as Future Finance. It is a tailor-made loan for students. When you pay it back, you just pay back £5 a month whilst you're studying, and then after you've graduated you pay back a certain sum depending on how much you've taken out. So the maximum amount that you can take out is £40,000. The only issue with taking out loans is, of course, the interest rate. It's not going to be the same as Student Finance England. I believe that Future Finance APR is about 18.7%, so do bear that in mind. The third tip that I'm going to give you graduates is save as much money as possible. And I know this is so obvious to a lot of you guys, but I'm trying to keep this video as real as possible. There's no magical scholarship that can apply for everyone. Take a year out if you want to. I know some pharmacy students that took a year out and worked as a pharmacist and saved a lot of money and then used that money to fund their degree, so that is an option. Or summers are very long after you've graduated, so work every single day if you have to earn as much money so you can help your parents or prevent yourself from taking out too much of a loan. I know it sounds horrible. You can still enjoy your summer, I promise. I still enjoyed my summer and I worked a lot. I personally work in a pharmacy. I work on a 0-hour contract, which will be part of my next tip. My fourth tip to aid you in paying off your tuition fee is work whilst you are studying. That sounds so horrible and nasty, but it is possible. And it is possible if you can find a really good contract, which is 0 hours. And trust me, 0 hours is a really, really good contract for students. You can work as a HCA in bank. You can book your shifts whenever you want, whenever you're free. If you have a month where you don't have an exam and you are free on weekends and you manage to get your work down, you can work on the weekend, book a 12-hour shift and earn a bit of money. It is so doable, especially because it is 0 hours and you can book your shift whenever. That's what I did. Luckily, I only worked in the summer holidays and in the Christmas holidays. It didn't affect my term time. I could dedicate my whole term on just studying. I know it sounds so horrible to just tell you guys to go get a job, because it's not easy to just go get a job. But you guys can do it. If you're a graduate, use that degree. Use it. You can get a job. I believe in you. You can do it. The fifth tip I'm going to give is to earn as much money as you can from different avenues. Now, what do I mean by this? Well, I mean apply for bursaries, apply for grants, apply for a scholarship. And I'm going to link an amazing website down below. It's called the Scholarship Hub. They literally summarize every single grant and every single bursary that is available for any degree that you guys are applying for. Obviously, because this is about medicine, they do have options there. So do take a look at those. There are charitable funds out there that could possibly help support you guys financially, but that's only under very personal circumstances, and I didn't fall under any of those. Another way of being able to get a bursary or grant or scholarship is through educational bursaries and grants. So luckily for me, in my undergraduate degree, I actually won a bursary because I did amazing in one of my exams, and they gave me 300 quid, and I was like, thank you. So after that happened, I realised that there are actually loads and loads of bursaries out there like that are for academic achievements. So do look into those. The Royal Medical Society or the Royal Society of Medicine, whichever way around it is, they have competitions and prizes that you can win, and a lot of them can go up to £2,000. And a lot of these subjects that you have to write the essays for are always relevant to what you're doing in your course. So you're killing two birds with one stone, really. So do look at those. I'm going to link those all down below. But there are other avenues of earning money. You don't actually just have to work. And that's it, guys. That's all I have for you. I hope that video was somewhat useful. I tried to be as real as possible with you guys. So yeah, good luck to anyone that's applying this year. Bye.